What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another video. Uh, it's mostly like a recap on the goals and hobbies thing. I just want to give an update. Since January went by already, so yeah, I know I'm making progress on the goals and whatnot. So just a little update, room to improve, stuff like that. So the first goal was putting God first, and to be honest with myself, I think I've started to do it, but there's much work to be done, and I think it's a lifelong work. So yeah, but I know I could be doing more. But I have been reading the Bible. Let's see, we're in First Book of Kings right now, King Solomon. It's building up. I feel like I'm, getting the word of God. You got to get the word first before you. So I feel like that's been going good. Second goal, network/socialize. Yeah, that ain't been working, but I still have hope. I just gotta break the ice. That's my hardest part, is breaking the ice, and being willing to try. I guess try and fail. Yeah, I don't like failure. I'm a winner, born winner. But only true champions know how to lose. So yeah, network and socialize. That's gonna be a main one this month. Is getting out that comfort zone, talking to more people, trying to meet new people. Meet new friends, and go from there. It's not about what you know, too. And the third goal was read more books. So I haven't been reading any books outside of the Bible because I just been on that tough, like that's like an everyday read for me. So read/listen, because sometimes I listen on the Bible app. If I can't get the book, or if I'm like doing meal prep or whatever, I'll like listen to it. And I feel like when I listen to it, I get more of it than reading it, because when I read it, I gotta reread it, and like your mind just wanders a little bit. But when you're listening to it, I feel like the auditory gets me a little bit more. But yeah, reading books, we'll see. I think this month I can try to get back on my Dostoevsky book, Crimes and Punishment. I'm gonna try to get back on that whilst reading the Bible. Dostoevsky is a tough read though, so I might pick up a shorter book that I have. I still got a bunch of books in the queue, so might pick up a shorter book. That way I can get that book done and also still reading the Bible. But I'm trying to move away from that gratification of completing something, trying to just get the progress, just keep stepping up, doing work, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, so that's the third one. So the fourth one was financial freedom. So actually, last month I did a one-on-one consultation with a Fidelity financial expert. Although she could only talk to my work retirement portfolio or 401k, she was giving me advice on all my financials. So, having my emergency savings and the work retirement, and also my own Roth IRA. Now she tiptoed around it because she's not certified. I would need to talk to a CPA, so that'll probably be next on my list. Maybe get in touch, try to find a CPA this month, even talk to one, and try to get some more financial advice on how I'm moving and how to keep moving forward. To get to that financial freedom. And then the last goal was a new car. It's not on my mind. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not on my mind. I always see a lot of cars on like my Instagram feed, or just like YouTube, and dude, the cars I see are not. They're not for this time right now. Like, I'd be watching Porsches and like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of a car, and I'm just like, looks awesome, but it's not time. It is what it is. I'm just gonna keep riding in the old reliable. Can't complain. So that was the goals. Let's talk about the hobbies now. The hobbies are intellectual, social, physical, financial, and creative. So for intellectual, I had reading, languages, studying, and podcasts. Reading is a definite staple. Even if it's an audiobook, I have been reading every day. Languages, I still use Duolingo every day. That's constant. I feel like I need to put a little bit more effort into it. I feel like I'm just, trying to keep that streak going instead of actually learning. But I do feel like I'm getting the basics, but I also feel like my language will never reach that next level until I talk to people in that language, until I get the conversational practice. Like, working on an app is it's cool. It's like a good mind game, and you get the words, you get the recognition, but until you hit that conversation, you know, it's a whole different ball game. Like, it's checkers to chess, seems like. So yeah, hopefully, with networking socialize, I meet some people that speak Spanish, Portuguese, German, and I can practice with them. That'd be perfect. Studying and podcasts, I can't say that I've been doing either of those. I mean, well, this one for intellectual hobbies podcast would be listening to podcasts and learning from podcasts. I was on podcast heavy, but right now it's been mainly reading the Bible for me and studying. Can't say that I've been studying anything consistently, so we'll see if I could fit those into the schedule. Try to get those more in line or get those programmed in. So for the social hobbies, events, nights out. Um, last month I actually went to UFC 311 with my homie. I have a video up on that. We did the predictions. Uploaded a week late, but we still went and it was dope. Great vibes. Not like I've met new people there, but it was awesome atmosphere, great event, and got out the house. But other than that, events, nights out, abysmal, close to zero. I have not been going out. I have not been going to any events. I don't get invited to any. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Yeah, it's something I could work on. I guess not really nights out, but more like going out. I'm an early bird. I like to get up early, so nights out kind of doesn't make sense for me. Be more like going on hikes or hitting the park, whatever. Doing daytime activities with other people. So instead of nights out, we'll say days out. Either way, it has been happening. So that's going to be another thing I need to push up for this month. So physical goals was gym, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, outdoor hikes, etc., etc. Fitness, this is a hobby I'm not really worried about because I know I always hit the gym. I'm not going to say always because that's too permanent, but I more often than not hit the gym. And jiu-jitsu, the frequency has been here and there. There's been a little bit of injuries, but like jammed my thumb up pretty good, like 2 days in a row, and I got this little foot thing going on. It's like a blister kind of, but it's weird. So, but it doesn't stop me from training, so I still go train. And then yeah, anything outside of that is just cherries on top. Like today I went for a run. It's been a minute since I went on the run, and my legs are feeling it. So that's gonna probably be sore for a couple of days, but yeah, gonna try to get back into the running. Maybe do. I want to run weekly, so I think the weekends would be best for running. But yeah. Again, like I said, physical fitness hobbies not a challenge for me. That's something I got on lock. So financial hobbies, the emergency fund, retirement, investing stocks. I would say that's going pretty good as well. Almost as good as fitness and physical. That's like something I trying to get on autopilot, similar to my gym routine. So the emergency fund, I actually did last month get my high yield savings account up, and I got about 3 months worth of emergency savings in there, and that's going to make passive income because the high yield savings account is about a little bit over 4% interest on that. And then retirement. So I did start a Roth IRA as well recently, and I've been spreading around my investments. I got some crypto ETFs, very small percentage, but got to get in the game. And then the rest of my ETFs are like a dividend ETF, and I don't know them all top of my head, but I got like QQQ, of course, because that's tech. Gotta have tech. I got some buy, something that's following the S&P 500, of course. I think it's either SPY or SPY D, or maybe SPY R, something like that. But something tracking the S&P. So I got my QQQ following tech, following the S&P. So I'm getting exposure all around. And I think it was up like a couple $100, maybe 100. It was down for like most of the month, and then towards the end of the month it went up, and I'm like, oh yeah, it went up. So, but yeah, that's long term. That's really nothing I'm thinking about of making a side hustle. You know, that's that down the road retirement funds type of thing. Yeah, so that's mainly my investing as well. And stocks, I haven't been in the stock game recently. As opposed to how I was back then. You know, when I was talking about options and stocks. Fun times, but I think right now, um, how my schedule is, it's just not optimal. I would have to sacrifice something to get back in the stock game, and that would be the gym in the morning. I'd have to sacrifice the gym in the morning. Although I'm up when market opens, it would just be hard to do. And then, I got to go to work. So, yeah, eventually I do want to get back into stocks. I may have to just do research and buy and have my orders go in. But even then, I would still have to be watching it, checking it, making sure my orders went through, or setting stop limits and all that type of stuff. But yeah, overall, financial hobby has been pretty good. Creative hobby, last but not least, this channel. I've been uploading recently. Trying to average about a video a week, but I do have the physique logs going, so that's going to be a weekly upload. But I do want to upload outside of that as well. Yeah, I think it's been a good journey so far. I can't complain. Hopefully I get more collabs this month. We'll see what happens. See if any friends are free. We'll get some collabs going, get some nice videos going, like podcast interview style videos. That'll be dope. That's definitely in the future. I just got to keep at it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Nice, short, and sweet. Just a recap on January and how the goals and hobbies have been going. And check out this sweet hoodie my mom got me. She saw me do jiu-jitsu once, and she thinks I actually do no gi, but this says gi. So I was like, Mom, this is not what I do, but it's a thought that counts, So I wear it around the house, pretty comfy. It's cold right now, so I got this on, some pajamas. I even got shorts on under this. Chilly, but yeah.